Good morning, children. Today I am going to say about how to prepare for SSC Social Studies. You have already known last year, previous year SSC exams. Many students failed in Social Studies exam. But what is the mistake here to fail? I will explain for both Telugu and English medium students. Now listen. We have 22 lessons in 10th class syllabus. These 22 lessons we can prepare very easily by having particular plan. So first of all, you see here part 1 and part 2. So in part 1 we have 12 lessons and part 2 also 22 lessons. Maximum in this syllabus, the lessons are giving from historical contents. For example, 13, 14, 15, 16, and next this social movements in our times. These are all from history. And civics, political science lessons. Making independent India's constitution. Next, independent India, the first 30 years, emerging political trends, post-war world and India. So, citizens and governments, these are all civics lessons. And come to geography lessons. India, the first lesson, India, relief features, ideas of development, production and ideas of development. Next, climate of India. In these lessons we have only few geography lessons. One, next, climate of India, Indian rivers and water resources. These three only geography lessons. And next, ideas of development, production and employment. Next, the people and settlement, people and migration, Rampur, a village economy, globalization, food security, sustainable development with equity. These are all coming from economics lessons. So, maximum in 10th class social question papers, if you take FA question papers or any pre-final question papers, previous question papers, when you check all the question papers, the main thing, the questions they have given is from the pictures. Now we will see the lesson 13, the world between wars, 1900-1950, part 1. So in this lesson, maximum we see the pictures, but this picture is very, very important. This picture, actually we don't have any information in the textbook, but here about that picture, what is this picture is given here. So by seeing these simple pictures also, we have get the lot of information. So first of all, one thing you remember, students, this picture in which content it is given in the textbook, that you have to observe. It is very, very important. So actually here the about this picture, the information is given here. A cartoon in German with the caption, buy from the Jews, betray your people, 1929. What bias does it show? Actually, the Jews were harassed a lot during Hitler period in Germany. So that about that picture, previously what happened, at what time Hitler entered, what is the situation in that particular year in Germany. Those are the things we have to include. Next we will go to the graphs. Bar graphs are very, very important. Here this bar graph is related to the war related deaths occurred from the year 1500 to 1999. Sometimes the picture, the bar graph is given and they ask to write the information. That means the bar graph you have to change into information. So the years you should remember how much expenses they have given uh, for they have to paid, and how many people died in this particular year, like this you have to show. Next to come to this page, here timeline is given. In this timeline, in the history, that means in world history from 1914 to 1945, what are the main events took place is given. So we are supposed to give this timeline and ask only few questions, like 4 questions. For 8 marks generally it is given. Each question carries 2 marks. So direct questions they may give. Suppose what happened in the year 1917, Russian Revolution, and in which year the Second World War ended. So in the year 1945, in which year the formation of United Nations took place, 1945. So like this, along with in addition to this. Some different questions also may be given based on this timeline. So for this you need to prepare these related content to this table. And come to next page. Here this picture also given here, but this picture maybe or may not, but this is very important. Ornaments race, maximum this picture is given many times, even in pre-final or public. It is a ornaments race. What is ornament? Generally you think ornaments means ornaments, jewels, like but here ornaments race is not that. Weapons, how many weapons they are used in the during this first and second world war. But here this table is, this bar graph is given from the year 1818 to 1914. That means in the beginning of first world war, how much money they in million pounds they spent only for buying these weapons. So if if you are asked to convert the information from bar graph to the paragraph, you need to write about, describe this bar graph. And next, here you come to this picture, the fear of socialism and the USSR. This picture actually this is taken in the at the time of Russian Revolution. So what is this Dutch poster from the 1940s? Caption: civilization or barbarism? Don't you still understand? So what they said, it is an imaginary picture, Bolshevik and barbarism. So this picture is related to Russia. If they ask to write about this picture, you should prepare this paragraph and try to understand. So understanding the pictures sometimes somewhat difficult, but the information includes around the picture. So this picture also, this is actually the Europe, the German Empire, the one of the European countries, the German Empire during World War II. Maybe this the title of this picture may not be given in the examination, but you should remember. If you remember this simple title, you can easily solve this problem. So the German Empire during World War II means German actually this much not a big country in at the time of Second World War, but when Hitler entered in Germany, so he occupied all the places nearest countries, and he includes in his country Germany. So next, let us discuss this picture, students. This is a logo actually. This logo is a logo of International Women's Suffragist Movement, an organization established in the year 1914. Actually, this picture is related to give the equal. Here we see the symbol, that means the equal rights to the men and women, especially in giving vote. So right to vote. This information doesn't appear in the examination paper, but this is very simple thing. This may given for 1 mark also. Even by seeing this logo, try to write What is this picture belong to means a enfranchisement of women. So like this many pictures we have in the first part of the world between. Next come to next part 2 of the world between wars. Here also we have the same timelines and also how the French Revolution, this February Revolution of Russian Revolution mainly highlighted in this lesson. October Revolution and this sometimes these quotations also given and they ask write your comment or opinion like this on Central Asia of October Revolution. And next this one also very important. This is a poster from USSR during World War II and saying that more metal, more weapons. More metal, more weapons. Sorry. More weapons means because at the time of 1930, around 1930, and that means especially in the time of Russian Revolution between 1920 and 30, the maximum the people are thinking only by using the weapons. That means they want to participate in the wars. So this picture is also many times asked. This picture is asked at the time of Great Depression. Great Depression took place after First World War between 1929 to 1939. So even in America also highly affected by this Great Depression. Next come to the this timeline also very important. Many times they asked and Jewish slaves labors. So like this many pictures. This is also very gunshot question. This is many times this picture is asked. Japan Empire. This is so the area under Japanese control spring 1942. Boundaries December 1941 1942 at the time of Second World War. This picture also many times asked. So these are all the pictures you need to remember. So from maximum from Second World War to First War part 1 and part 2, from World War 1 and 2 only they have given the pictures. And now come to starting lessons. This is very important map. Here this is the latitudinal extension of India and this is the longitudinal extension of India. So this one also one of the latitude or longitude they may given in the examination for 1 mark. Next to come to this one. This table also very important. So the states where these hills are spread are located. Next to come to this one, Peninsular Plateau also very important. Next to come to this page. So this is very important table. Tables also given many times in the examinations, especially in the social exam. So this table is also very important, giving for 2 marks. Next, this is also very important. Here you should remember one thing. IMR means the immortality rate out of 1,000 live children born, the number of children who die within 1 year. So what is IMR? Also a kind of question they may give in the examination. And what is the standard country, developed, highly developed country from this table means that is only Himachal Pradesh, because wherever you expect the number of among the 1,000 number of live children, only few children are dying within 1 year is Himachal Pradesh. When the lowest IMR rate took place means that is the developed state. This table also very important. By giving this table for 8 marks, they may give 4 questions. This is also very important map. Next, this one also very important table. So this table also you need to prepare. Here this is only progress in Himachal Pradesh. Percentage of girls 6+ years with more than 5 years of education, and percentage of boys is 6+ years with more than 5 years of education. This is also very important to prepare. Next, come to third lesson, production and employment. This production and employment is also economic lesson, very important lesson it is. So the table here is given about the economical, that means agriculture, and from the three sectors, agriculture, industry, and service sector. From these three sectors, the product is given from the economic year 1972-73 and 2009 and 10. By based on this table, you may be asked to draw a bar graph or pie chart. This is very very important for 4 marks. Next come to this page also. This table also distribution of workers in India 2009 and 10 economic year, and all the three sectors are given from rural, from urban, and again from male and from female. This is also very very important. And you come to this page here, these pie charts are given. These pie charts you need to show, sometimes convert the information based on these pie charts. Next come. And next this one also very very important. And next to come to fourth lesson, that is climate of India. In climate of India, here we have climographs. Climographs from 2 northern Indian states and 2 southern Indian states. In the exam, you may be asked one climograph from southern India and one climograph from North India. Here the climographs are given from New Delhi. This is from North and Leh. And next Jaipur, and next Chennai. So here the red line and ash color line is given, mean maximum temperature and next minimum temperature, and this blue color bars means mean rainfall. So this is also very easy to answer the questions if they may be given in the examinations. And next water air relationship, this is land water relationship. This diagram is also sometimes this may be given for 2 marks. And next the monsoon winds maps, sometimes they may be given. Generally the entrance of the monsoon in India 1st June, so that is also very very important. And here come to this page here, the traditional Indian seasons. Sometimes they may be given these seasons according to their order, means in jumbled way they may be given, and in order, in a coherent way you have to set them. Next Indian river system, a very very important topic from geography lessons. Our Indian rivers and water resources, Himalayan rivers and peninsular rivers. Maximum the questions you may be expected from Himalayan rivers, and this map is very 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 important. Here they may be given, this map is actually about the peninsular rivers, Himalayan rivers, which are called perennials, especially the Ganges, because the Ganges is actually, it is a part of 2 rivers. The glaciers are in two parts, they are flowing. One is Bhagirathi and the next one is Alaknanda, you know very well. So the tributaries of Ganges are always asked based on this map. Next the people and settlement, people and migration, these are all given, mainly the general questions only. Maximum you no need to expect any tables from here. Okay student, we will conclude this globalization 10th chapter. Globalization, you can, if you understand easily, nowadays the world itself is running towards globalization, you know very well. So if you understand very well, the present situations, you can easily answer this lesson also. So students, try to remember how to prepare the images in the textbook, images, tables, graphs, pie charts, and try to answer easily. So all the best.